Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get any notifications or you would like to be notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and hit that bell so that you can get those notifications, okay? Also, any likes, shares, or subscribes definitely help the growth and the prosperity of the channel, so thank you for that. Happy Sunday. Okay, this read is going to be for Cancer. Cancer, I'm seeing that a really big influence behind the cycle of this read is the element air. So this could represent maybe you being in your north node. I am seeing some influence from the planet Mercury. Mercury goes through a cycle every 11 years. Mercury influences data collection, reports, record keeping, stuff like that. Mercury also marks air, the sign air. Excuse me. The element air also marks the ending of a cycle and the beginning of something new. The element air has to do with community, the north wind, a sense of tribe, navigating in sovereignty, and moving by the way of this spirit as you're navigating through your communities that are being built around you, okay? So I am seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security in your style, or someone's trying to figure out what your style is, or when I hear seeking security in style, that could just have to do with the way that you do things, and considering the fact that there's a elemental influence of air that's saying that something is coming to an end and something new is beginning. It could have to do with whatever it is that you're going to do that's new, you figuring out what style matches best with that so that you feel secure, okay? So I'm seeing that there are some aspects of you seeking security in your style that are kind of, what does it say, pushing the way that the wind flows or the way that it goes. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. I'm seeing that you're being influenced by whatever happened during the full moon, or the full moon that's coming will be the completion of this cycle. So whatever is happening between now and the next full moon will be, you know, what happens in the future. Or the cycle of this read could be talking about what has happened since the last full moon up until now, okay? What I'm seeing is maybe you've been having some nightmares. If you have been having nightmares, those are opportunities for you to go within the bloodline, activated in the spirit, to either observe or to be activated in a certain energy to learn a lesson, okay? Because sometimes in dreams we are the observer or we are the participant, yes? So the soul is the one that grants you permission to be able to go through those experiences that you have in your dreams when you're in your resting stage. And as far as the physical security of your body, that is a time of healing. So if there's anything that has been damaged in the body, is getting repaired while you're resting. Also, while you're in the spirit world, the mystical realm, the dream world. Your body is resting and repairing and restoring itself to confront any physical harm or issues or problems that have been inherited, okay? And then you address that in the spiritual realm, if that makes sense to you. I don't know any other way to explain it. It's just what I've experienced, how I address certain things, and that may apply to you. Take it as it resonates. If not, then, moving on. So, and the reason why I say that is because I'm seeing nightmare. Like maybe you had a nightmare. Okay. And so I'm trying to give like some deeper understanding as to why that may have happened. Okay, so I'm seeing twin flame in reverse. So maybe you're having a nightmare about you not being with your twin flame, or something not so great that had happened with your twin flame, or how your style is not compatible with your twin flame. Okay? In a twin flame union, there is a sense of both people complementing each other, or they could be complete opposites. Okay? A twin flame connection involves union and a sense of divinity, also duality. You both reflect on each other, and a yin and yang type of balance. So this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, though I did see romance from the angel cards before I even started the spread. So any angel cards that I do show you for the cycle of this reader for the entirety of the time, you'll understand why romance came up, okay? And I'll better explain why the twin flame card came out the way that it did, and help give you some direction as to how to move forward, okay? I'm also seeing that in the upright, you have grounding, which represents, I didn't even show you. So this is the twin flame card, right? And then you have grounding. Grounding represents stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. Okay, that could just be your style. Staying grounded in what matters most. Okay? And then I'm also seeing coffin. As you can see, my nails is coffin shaped. I'm representing the Cancers. Coffin represents new beginning, liberation, rebirth, transition, and sometimes it could also represent tragic endings, okay? So there's always, it's just depending on your perception and how you look at things. Speaking of perception, I am seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self lessons about perception by the way of the eastern wind. Eastern wind representing that new beginning. So that may be where the coffin card is coming up. I am seeing public radio. So either you could be someone on public radio, there could be something, a new perception that you came across, or something that you heard on public radio, a song that you may have heard on public radio, a perspective that you may have heard on public radio, or like I said, you could be a podcaster or someone on public radio, something like that. Either way, there's liberation there. There's rebirth and transition, new beginnings, okay? Some type of new perspective in regard to your style. And when I see radio and I see the element air, it just reminds me of that, you know, how they say broadcasts are like, oh, we on the air. You remember from the Martin Lawrence TV show? Oh, we on the air. Or when they're like in the radio studio, they're like, we're on air, right? So that's also what I'm seeing. The eastern wind is rooted from the element water. Water has to do with new beginnings. The element air specifically has to do with endings. So like I said, as there, when it comes to the air element, it represents that ending, though it also marks the beginning of something else. So with that new perception in regard to public radio, right? There is air or oxygen molecules in water. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like there's an element of what is coming to an end that contributes to what is new, okay? And in regard to that whole twin flame thing, I want to see like what it is that's coming to an end. And it could be a cycle or something like that. Eastern wind, something that happened during the springtime, public radio thing, something that happened during the springtime or something that will happen. No, it's something that already happened in the spring. Okay, so there was something that happened in the spring that had to do with public radio, and that is influencing the cycle of this read. Okay, I'm also seeing influence by the way of the western wind, where the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about process. I'm seeing that you're learning about process in regard to communications with emails or messages. Western wind is by the way of the element fire. Has to, like I said, has to do with conversation, communication, process, the navigation between being a phoenix and a healer, nature, and nurturing or healing. And this is the season for that western wind to be the predominant type of energy, okay? Like this is the season for autumn. It's pretty much what I'm saying. Now I'm also seeing the influence for that coffin card coming in with the western wind as well. That western wind represents, thank you. That western wind represents change and transition, transformation, new beginnings. It's just so funny because they're the opposite of each other, the east and the western wind. With that western wind, I'm also seeing a time to prepare, finishing things up. Like I said, a time of transition. There is the element of Saturn that's influencing the western wind. On a larger scale, Saturn goes through orbital cycles every 30 years. Within those 30 years, Saturn influences karmic lessons. So like I said earlier, it could be the end of karmic lessons or blockages that have to do with you being in a twin flame union, okay? And that could be the reason why the twin flame card is in the, so that's why I pulled the angel cards to help give some clarity, because when I was shuffling, I was taking the cards out prior to doing the whole entire spread, the romance card was like, this is what the reading is going to be about. And I'm like, are you sure? And then as I started pulling cards for the spread, it was like, yeah. So I am seeing transition, new awareness, new plans. So like I said, with that western wind, it represents the process of what is going to begin. With that eastern wind, which represents the perception of something new, the new beginning, the new start. And what is important and special about this is that grounding came out, because it's like while you're in the process of ending something and you're beginning something new, this is Cancer's thing, Cancerian's thing, if that's how you want to say it, because they adapt. You know, they come out of their shell, they go into their shell, though they come out of their shell and go through that whole phase of like transforming, and their shell is soft and then it gets hard again, you know what I mean? And I'm just talking about the natural cycle of actual crabs and how those same kind of transform within the reality is reflected within the zodiac sign, okay? So considering the fact that grounding is coming out, and you know, like remaining grounded in a sense of stability and security and growth and endurance, like all of this goes very well together is what I'm seeing, okay? So overall, I'm seeing that you're on the right path, as there's a process of transformation and growth going on. I do also see some influence by the way of Jupiter. So Jupiter is more specifically southwest wind, though Jupiter is also involved in change and transformation, okay? So I haven't specifically seen any southern wind yet. However, that doesn't mean that it's not there. The southern wind specifically has to do with power. So depending on the perception and the process and how those winds go between the eastern and the western wind, then that'll, you know, draw that southern wind of power, or it'll push that perception or that process into power. Do you get what I'm saying? So either way, it'll work out for you, because as far as the northern wind with partnership, you have to have some type of partnership to communicate with others from that northern wind. There is a sense of community and partnership in public radio, because you have to be open to those kind of communication and frequency waves. And then as far as reading a book, there's also a sense of partnership and community, because most books that other people read aren't specifically written by themselves. And since it says reading a book, not reading my book, that could, you know, have to do with a sense of partnership and belonging in the community and opening your mind to perspectives that are different than yours. And like I said, that is coming from the western wind, having to do with process. So how you're being open to the information, how it is that you take the information in, receive it, process it, and I think that what needs to be understood is that in the midst of our bodies processing information and our actions and our thoughts in our communication with others. There's also a spiritual process. There's also, like that mental process. I just said that physical process and that emotional process. So there are a lot of different processes that go on. And I'm seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about that during the cycle of this read, with communications and, like I said, reading a book. And then with that Eastern Wind, you're getting a sense of perception from public radio. Okay, so the emotions and specific messages that are associated with the cycle of this read are for you not to feel miserable, for you not to be fearful, for you not to feel afraid, for you not to be suspicious, for you to be open or to feel open to share and open to receive, okay? For you to be happy, for you to feel surprised, for you to feel free, and for you to feel peaceful, okay? Any negative emotions or experiences that are associated with the cycle of this read are just a part of you being human. So if you have felt suspicious, if you have felt afraid or miserable, or what was the other word, or fearful, it's okay. That's normal. What's even more normal? The fact that you have inherited those experiences and those emotions that you feel like are not so great, and the strength and the ability to overcome them. And where there was once suspicion or fear or misery, that is replaced with peacefulness and freedom and feelings of surprise and happiness and feeling open and not closed off, okay? So that's what's happening during the cycle of this read, and it's okay. All a part of God's plan. So let's get into the read. If you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that has been offered to me is the King of Pentacles. In this King of Pentacles energy, you are financially secure, stable. This energy is of financial security, stability, and abundance. Okay? This is not just someone that has financial security and stability. This is someone that makes wise investments and is also charitable. Okay? This King of Pentacles is keen, sharp, smart. Okay? Aware, not foolish. Then the energy that I see you in for the cycle of the read is the Two of Swords, where you are being led by faith, not by sight. I'm just seeing, like, obviously what you see. Walking blindly, though super confident in the protection that you have to defend yourself, okay? Confident in your ability to defend yourself, even if you had to do it with your eyes closed, okay? You're being received in this energy as staggering, astounding, astonishing, and stunning. Not harmful, not unhealthy. So when I see the Two of Swords, I see these other two cards that are in the upright, that are strongly influencing the cycle of the read. The grounding card and the coffin, whereas one sword is your grounding, your growth, your endurance, your performance, your stability, and your sense of security that you use to defend you. And then also the coffin card, where is liberation, rebirth, transition, like an awareness, the ability to adapt, and new beginnings that you also use to defend you. And you can do this blindly because you have strong faith in the energy of the new beginnings and stability and security and performance and growth and endurance and rebirth and transition and liberation, okay? And that's just what I'm saying. As far as the twin flame card in reverse, I definitely pull some angel cards for that, okay? So the first angel card that I pulled was listen to your intuition. So you're being led by faith, not by sight. You have grounding defending you. You have your coffin defending you. Your coffin energy. Remember, that's the new beginnings, the liberation. The grounding is the performance, the stability, and the security. Listen to your intuition when it comes to this twin flame union, right? Then we have compromise in reverse, which is saying do not compromise. Do not compromise the twin flame union. Or do not allow your twin flame union to be compromised by fear. The spirit of fear, the spirit of suspicion, the spirit of misery. Okay? You have to be able to identify these energies or these negative entities that may be trying to attack you, right? While you are walking blindly. Because the twin flame thing is a divine union. Okay? So it's saying do not compromise your twin flame union with these energies that are harmful. With unhealthy energies, with damaging energies, with hurtful energies. Okay. And then the last angel card that I have for that energy that you're in is a peaceful resolution. So, listening to your intuition. Not compromising your twin flame divine union with harmful energies like misery and fearfulness. Don't allow suspicion or anything like that or misery to hold you back, and allow your coffin and your grounding energy to be your peaceful resolutions, because they're the swords that are defending you and protecting you, okay? Let that be your style against any of the nightmare type of experiences that you may be having in regard to your twin flame union. So for the cycle of the read, in the past position, I see you in the Four of Cups energy. This Four of Cups energy is representing some type of divine offer. In this divine offer, I'm seeing that you were timeless. It was a classic offer, well established, and it was an exciting offer, okay? Speaking of the Four of Cups and the abundance-sized energy, I am an independent government contractor. That means that I go out and I do service projects all over the United States. So I'm in the process of running a campaign right now to raise money for that. Here is a video that I would like to share with you all for your support. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA, I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project that requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels. Bye! Thank you all so much for being so supportive in my growth and prosperity via this channel, and also my life off of the app, and my mission and commitment to making a difference in the world. If you would like to share the GoFundMe link, I would greatly appreciate it, and any support that you would like to offer, also very much appreciated. Here's the rest of the read. I'll also pulled the angel card for it, and it's showing me that offer was abundance. So then I'm seeing that you were in the 9 of Rods energy. So maybe after you accepted that 4 of Cups divine offer from the divine, maybe when you accepted that offer of abundance, it brought you into the 9 of Rods energy, and that means that you are provided with more than enough energy to be able to stand strong or feel secure in the face of adversity. Okay? You're being received in this energy as sweet, well-behaved, virtuous, and not arrogant. So then I'm seeing that you were in this King of Swords energy. King of Swords energy is someone that is confident in the information that they have to provide. Whether if it's like the truth or them defending you. So this could either be a King of Swords in your life, or this could be you. Okay? This King of Swords energy is being received as sane, calm, charismatic, charming, and savory. So this could be someone, this could be your twin flame. Yeah, this could be someone that you are in a twin flame union with. Or it could be some type of legal person. Someone that you trust. Or like I said, this could be you. Okay. Then I'm seeing that you were in the Judgment energy. You're being received in this energy, or you were being received in this energy as cool and hip and also brave. So this could be the King of Swords declaring that that's the kind of energy that you were in as your judgment. Like, or that is just you in this King of Swords energy, and then your judgment was that, you know, you were cool and brave. Then I'm seeing towards the end of the cycle, hold on. Then I'm seeing that towards the end of the cycle of this read, you were in the 3 of Cups energy. This reminds me of like somebody, like after a judgment is made and then people coming together to celebrate. So I'm seeing that in this judgment, like you're being honored for your bravery and how cool you are and like I said, that is your style. And you did not compromise your twin flame in your ability to maintain your protection of grounding in the coffin energy, okay? And it's like, well, that was your judgment, that, you know, you were brave. So in this Three of Cups energy, I'm seeing like a celebration, right? You're being received in this energy as attractive, elegant, fine. Yeah, both of them are saying you're attractive. So that's how you're being received in this energy. You're attractive. Amongst this group of people, you are cool and you are brave. Not crazy, very charismatic. Very charming, alluring, magnetic. You have the energy to stand in the face of adversity. That is your style. Okay? Let's see what's in store for your future. So in your future, I'm seeing strength. That's a good way to start off your future. And this could also be like a representative of the end of Leo season, right? And considering the fact that like it's saying a full moon, so since the last cycle of the full moon up until now, do you get what I'm saying? Like your strength has been revealed, your resiliency, your style of resiliency, your style of transformation has been revealed, okay? And your strength is what you stand in the future. All for the maintenance of peaceful resolutions, remember? And for that energy of abundance that came with that Four of Cups. Okay? You're being received in this energy as even, leveled, lively, and functional. Okay? And then I'm seeing that you will be in the Magician energy. The Magician energy represents a mastery of skills and talents. You are mastering your skills and talents in your style. You're being received in this energy as valuable. So people are seeing you, receiving you as someone that's valuable because you have mastered your skills and talents. You're also being received in this energy as delightful and charming. Okay. Then you're being received in the energy of the Ace of Cups. So this is showing me that something new, right? This is where those Two of Swords energy that you've been in during the cycle of this read are what carve a pathway for you in the future. Because then you have this Ace of Cups. This is something new. This is new love. Okay? You're being received in this energy as loving, tender, huggable, feminine. In your feminine energy. If you're masculine, this could be the balance of your divine masculine and divine feminine energy. This could represent a union, a new relationship, a new twin flame union, or the beginning of a loving relationship with your twin flame because you did not compromise it. Okay? Then I'm seeing that you will be in this High Priestess energy. High Priestess is someone that is led by their intuition. Someone that is spirit-led and spirit-fed. Being received in this energy as fresh, new, and good, original. And I'm also seeing rough when you need to be. So something about that is like, I'm seeing like a spiritual warrior, right? And the only reason why I say a spiritual warrior is because it says rough. Like, you're not scared of being a demon slayer. Like, it's just showing like someone that can be soft. They can be led by their intuition. They could be graceful. They could be new and original and good. You know, very peaceful. Though at the same time, it's like this person can also be in this King of Swords energy where they know how to fight. Okay? You know how to stand strong in the face of adversity. Because the divine has already come in and given you that security. Okay? So this card came out in a challenge position, though, as the fullness of time revealed itself during the spread. The card ended up being in an upright position. So I'm going to discuss this a little bit with you. And I think that it has something to do with the twin flames energy. So it has to do with an announcement or some type of notification, some type of communication. The Page of Rods. Someone being able to reach out to you. Someone trying to contact you. Okay? It could be your intuition. Okay? And it's specifically the reason why I say that it may have something to do with your twin flame, because the twin flame card was the only one that was in reverse, and the angel card in reverse saying not to compromise your twin flame union. And then when I see nightmare juice, that is the only thing that I'm seeing that you need to work out. Okay? What I'm seeing is hard work, that you're hardworking. So if the message did not get across, now it's getting across. That you are hardworking, you are diligent, you are industrious. So you work hard. However, this same sense of working hard can tend to make anyone miserable or feel afraid, because maybe you're afraid of being lazy or falling into cycles of being lazy. Yes? Or being suspicious of others. Okay? And that could be the part where nightmares are coming from. Because I'm seeing horrifying. So maybe you're reading a book with that western wind. Maybe you're reading a book or a story about someone's relationship or something like that. And it gave you nightmares. That's just something that I'm seeing. Like, maybe because of something that you read in a book, it's kind of like making you suspicious, making you afraid of this twin flame union. The best thing that I can suggest is, like the angels said, don't compromise your twin flame union. Or the better word is sabotage your twin flame union with fear. There is a sense of, oh, healthy relationships don't really exist. Because there's always maybe some sense of toxicity that we've all inherited that we need to heal from. Those energies of toxicity or spirits of negativity that could be making it more difficult for you to operate in a healthy relationship, or maybe your energy, those spirits or energies of suspicion or fear or misery. And like I said, and the angel card says, do not allow that to compromise your twin flame. Okay? Maybe it's the opportunity for you to go deeper within. Like I said, with those nightmares, those are opportunities for you to go deeper within and address your issues before your body releases the energy as shit. Need to be transparent, though that's what I'm being right now. Okay? So you have the opportunity, the time, the frequency to be able to address what's going on within and then let it go. Do not compromise the safety net or the health of your twin flame union, whether if it's with you, yourself, your relationship with the Most High, because it does say divine union, a sense of duality, the understanding of the yin-yang balance. If it's an external relationship, okay, fine. Okay? You do have the ability to adapt as well. So don't compromise your twin flame union because of your own misery or fear. Though if you need to compromise, let it be letting that fear and misery go and choosing to be open, right? Choosing to be happy. Choosing to be free. Choosing to be peaceful. Because you should be free to love your person. Like the love that you have for your person should be free flowing. Okay? It should not be compromised with suspicion or misery. It should be free flowing. And if you feel like there's anything that may be haunting you, your angels got your back. Okay? So to you, Cancer, I do send love and light and healing energy. And I will see you all next time. Bye.